Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, people, and the way that I do it, number one, is I help people to realize that what they consider to be their soul is the Spirit of God. Therefore, God lives inside of you. All you have to do, people, is take claim to that, and you become God, and you can co-create with the Spirit of God. I am also creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. And the way I do it, people, is by helping people to realize that people is the greatest assets there is, man. And because of that reason, we all will get paid to exist. Give it time, people. We'll create the means and the ways to make that happen. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is the fact that people are assets, not liability. Coming to that realization, I don't remember exactly when I realized it, maybe a year ago, I don't know exactly, but all I know is I came to the conclusion and realized that the greatest product that have been overlooked is people. See, what I love about humanity and people is that, it's the potential for growth is infinite, because you have to understand, people, that everything that we take for granted, everything that we experience and see around us is because somebody's mind created that. You know what I mean? And if you look at the people that have made some of the greatest contribution to this world, whether it's through music, whether it's through inventions, or whatever the case is, they all, for the most part, majority of them had humble beginnings. you know so what that tells me is that the people that the world discard as, average or below average, or just, you know not putting much value into them, let's say the 95%, because they don't make over X amount of dollars per year, but those are the greatest asset because they have the most room to grow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what I aim to do, people, and what I plan on doing, and what I am doing every single day, is that I am helping people to realize, number one, who they are. Because once you become aware of who you are and how powerful you are, then you realize that what you see in the present is not your reality. Therefore, it inspires you to create something better than what you have, whatever that looks like. So it's like, as I inspire people to create a better life for themselves, then it's like I'm raising the value of that asset. You know what I'm saying? Because I know potential is in you. So everyone have potential, people. It's like, how do you turn that potential, though, into actual manifestations or results? And I believe that it's a gradual process, because obviously the first thing I have to do is I have to retrain and reprogram your mind. And that's why it's so important, people, to come back every day and watch these videos, because what it does is that it's awakening your soul, people, because I'm speaking to your soul as you watch these videos. And as I speak to your soul, it's helping you to realize, number one, how powerful you are, and number two is that it's helping you also to realize, man, that you could do. There's a bigger, better version to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna happen overnight, people. So one of the things you must learn and appreciate is patience. It's patience, people. You must develop your patience, because things that are great and worthwhile don't necessarily happen like this. I mean, it can, you know what I mean, in divine timing, obviously. But it's like, I want you to realize, people, that you are indeed the greatest asset of this world. And I see that, I recognize that. And I know that as time goes by, I will create, as I help you to elevate yourself, I will also create businesses and products and different things that can help you to not only get paid to exist, but to really help you to get to the point where you become a major contributor to this new world that we are creating, which is indeed heaven on earth. And this is where You know, it's like everything is possible. We'll get to the point where people will truly believe that they're capable of doing any and everything. You know what I'm saying? And all we got to do is continue to do what we're doing, people. Is just continue to work on ourselves every single day. Continue to kill the ego. You know what I'm saying? Man or woman, kill the ego, man, because you know, pride, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with being proud. There's a difference though. Is that, you know, don't let pride be a handicap for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to humble yourself and realize that, you know, you you can do anything, man. I just want you to really develop the confidence and the belief in yourself. That's all. That's mainly what I'm trying to say, man. I want you to develop that for yourself and really get busy exploring what does it look like for you to go for more than what you're doing right now, you know? To have a goal. There's a lot of people out here, man, that really have no goals. I think it was Earl Nightingale that did the study on it, where he said 95 out of every 100 people is really just going through the motions of life. They have no real goals, no real aspiration. And as you talk to most people, you can tell that they do not. They're just figuring out how to survive. And I'm telling you right now that, you know, you are valued way more than that, people. We are all here for a purpose. And instead of just surviving, I want you to live a purposeful life, you know? Realize who you are, man, and how powerful you are, and the fact that you're here is that you have a purpose. So you just have to figure out what that purpose is. You know, what drives you? What are you inspired and motivated to do? What is something that you really wanted to do when you was younger but you just gave up on it? This is the time, people, when you can revisit those, man, and really position yourself to really expand and develop those things that you've wanted to do in the past, because now is the time. This is a new world, people. You know, this is an opportunity for you to create a new you know. So it's like, I want you to keep those things in mind, man, and really just, you know, live your best life, man, whatever the hell that looks like, you know. Anyways, man, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off there for right now, man. Shout out to my co-creators, man, of Heaven and Earth International. This is obviously a collective that we're developing. This is where we are attracting people that want more from life, who are not content with being average and just existing, but instead want to live a purposeful life. For those people, these are the people that I'm inviting to this collective, man. You know, by being a part of this collective, then you receive the blessings that can only be given by God, people. These are things that you cannot buy, you know. Peace, you will have that. You know, you will have favor, people. Favored, like, you know, just opportunities coming your way. Blessings, people, where anything you touch or think about, you can manifest. And of course, protection, people, and of course, genuine joy. You know, like genuine joy. Like, these are all benefits that you can only get by tapping into the Spirit of God that's inside of you, man. And that's what we're here to do as a collective, is to help people to move from this 3D world and, you know, the physical body, to being and living as a spirit in the 5D world, because that's where I live, people. I experience this 3D world, yes, but I live in the spirit, you know what I'm saying, in the 5D world, and that's where I'm helping you to be over time. But that's what this collective is all about, man. One of the things I know we could do, people, to help speed up this process is we need to keep spreading this good news, man. We need to keep spreading these positive messages. You know, as time goes by, anything that speaks positivity and inspires people and motivate people, as you come across those content, share it, man. Repost it, you know what I'm saying? Let's spread the love, let's spread the joy, you know. To be a part of this collective, though, these are the three requirements. Number one is that you must choose to believe that the Spirit of God lives inside of you. That is the number one requirement, people, because until you do that, God cannot use you. So I need you to do that so you can co-create us with us as we create this new world. Number two, people, is yes, definitely follow my pages on social medias, repost my content. Why? So we can spread this message, people, so I can speak to a larger audience, you know what I'm saying? And that way, as we spread this positivity, all we're doing is elevating the consciousness of more and more people, so we can speed up the process, man, of just raising the frequency of people across this world. And of course, people, is that definitely I want you to get in the habit of speaking your truth, man. You know, in this new world that we're creating, heaven on earth, we understand that authenticity is the new currency. Therefore, we have to get busy speaking our truth, man. Grab your phone, record whatever God lays on your heart. And as you record that content, share it, people. Share it, because people's blessings is tied to your message. So get busy sharing your messages. With that being said, man, that's really that portion right there, man. Shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who's the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean and African diaspora worldwide. You know, a lot of times, you know, I talk about Jamaica. Something I want to talk about, man, is like I saw a post recently. Right there in Orchurius, there's a little water area called Little Duns River. It's right below the main Duns River waterfall. Let me tell you something about that place there. See, anytime I go to Jamaica, I've never taken a trip to Jamaica where I didn't take the time for go down there. Especially when I go there like the first day, I always like to go straight to, after I'm going checking where I'm going, I always used to go there, man, because it's something about the waterfall there, you know? When you go in that waterfall, it's like it beat off all the American stress off of you. You know? It beat off all that stress off of you, man. So it's like, you know, I see where the government, I guess, is taking possession of that and boarding it up or whatever. I don't know exactly what's going on. I need to do more research on that. But what I will say is this. For, I think 2014 or 15 was when I started going there. So that's been over 10 years now. The bottom line is, man, is that I don't want, and I'm hoping that the government is not going to start charging people to go in there, because for the local people, what I love about it is, you know, there's a guy, he started off with a little shop right up on the waterfall, you know, and he used to sell little liquor and little thing. And it's like right now he built up a shop, board it up real nicely. I'm just saying, man, is that, you know, I really appreciate the fact that I've never seen any issue, any violence, any problems. Most people locally that come there, some people come for the beach, some people come for the waterfall, but everybody come and have a good time. I really don't want, though, the government to restrict that, man, to stop people from enjoying the natural beauty of Jamaica, man. And I think also we need to continue to develop and expand on the beaches that we have. I think Flavor Beach is deserving some upgrade. I haven't been there in about, I don't know, a couple years or a few years. And Fantasy Beach, I used to love going to Fantasy Beach. I think there's some work that can be done there. I think Jamaica need to invest more in developing more, upgrading the beaches that we currently have, and definitely not preventing people from taking advantage of places like Little Duns River, you know, because even though it costs much for God Duns River for local people, it's like nothing beats free people, and the people are genuinely very happy, and I love seeing that. And I hope that the government is not restricting any of that. And even with this thing, the other thing that really bothers me, man, is why are we still tethered to freaking Great Britain? I think we need to become a sovereign nation and cut the damn ties, man. There's a law out there, something about the beach, that we don't own the beach or something, and that's right, it's to England. I mean, all that I can research some more, but I've been hearing about it for quite a while now. The bottom line is this, man. Jamaica's a sovereign nation. Let's act like it. Let's cut this freaking umbilical cord that we have tied to Great Britain and be out and make and carve our own path, man. I don't understand what the holdup is. I understand that, you know, with the election, I thought there was going to be a referendum for that. But I don't understand what's the delay. I think we need to just get this over with so we can move on with our lives, man. You know what I'm saying? And obviously make sure that we don't restrict nothing for the local Jamaicans, man. Like the beaches, the land, all the resources for us. It's for the people. So with that being said, I'm hoping that there's no real restriction here when it comes to Little Duns River or charging local people for God in one beach, you know? So as far as that goes, man, I really hope that the government, you know, take this message to heart, man, and find ways to help people gain more access, not restrict it. So that's that portion, man. Anyways, man, shout out to my declarations, people. Number 1 is that you are a millionaire. Number 2 is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number 3 is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God inside of you, man, will continue to shape you and mold you to be the higher version of yourself that I know you ought to be. That you become your soul, you know, and less of your body. That's my prayer for you today, people. Y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.